post office because it's over. We're there. And none of this is going to matter anymore. You're going to go into a whole new world. You're going to see a transition to wealth. That's going to happen. That's going to start happening in 2 days from now. You're going to start seeing a change. I'm not going to tell you how, and I'm not going to be trying to be no Nostradamus, none of that crap. I'm just telling you the pattern in which I see it. So on August the 12th, and anyone followed me, 46 means transition in power. 46. I'll tell you how I got to that in a second. Well, August 12th, 26 is what? 8 plus 12 is 20. And 20 plus 26 is 46, right? And on that very day, you're going to see a meteor shower from the 12th to the 13th all over the world. You're going to see a solar eclipse. And there's one other event happening too. So that means the whole world, a new moon, everything in threes. So you're going to see a new moon. Everything is about to change. Everything is about to change. Now, that old system that we were once in is about to collapse. What is the old system? It's a United States government, the corporation, the dead. That system is over. And it's a debt-based system. Debt means you're drowning in debt. You remember, like I said, the age of Pisces, you're swimming with the fish, you're dead and lost at sea. All that stuff is over with. Now, instead of drowning in debt, you're going to be flying in credit, right? So the debt is gone. And what is the debt? That's all that stuff on your mortgages. That's that student loan. That's anything that you owe to all these people. And guess what? These utility bills. Anything that got that all caps name like RIP on the tombstone is over with forever. And you're going to go into a credit-based system. And I don't even believe in crypto because crypto means crypt, and crypt means death. I don't believe in it, but I'm not going to tell you all not to get it. Y'all find out on your own. I'd rather do the foreign currencies. I'd rather do whether it's dinar, the Zimbabwe Zim, the Venezuelan Bolivar, the Vietnamese Dong. I would rather go that way. The Russian rupee, whatever it is. But don't get caught up in anything that is associated with death. It's time to go into things that represent life. Okay? So if it's gold, if it's silver, and if it's copper. And believe it or not, copper is the one everyone's sleeping on. Because who are the copper colored people? Look like me. Right? And you remember I said in my previous videos with Dr. Kia, 41 means K-I-N-G, and if you break it down, K is the 11th letter, I is the 9th, that's 20, the 11 and 9 is 20, N is 14, that's 20 plus 14 is 34, and G is 7. 34 plus 7 is 41, right? Well, the kings, if you look at the 1828 definition of American, it was done on April the 14th. That's 414. April is the 4th month plus 14. 414. 1828. And it says the Americans are the copper colored people. So if you take a nickel, dime, and a quarter, what you got? 40 cents. But when you add that copper colored penny, you got 41. And who's on that penny? Abraham. Because it says in the Bible, the descendants of Abraham are the heirs to the world. And that's what it is.